Like the background. It's like the mold alone. Let's talk about becoming your own king and queen. You know what I'm saying? It's like I always say when you become your own. I mean, what does it mean to become your own? It's funny. After like my awakening, I was in this place in South America. I saw this flower, and funny enough, it was the same species of the flower that was like the place that I was born. As soon as I saw it, I walked up to this flower and I smelled it. And when I smelled it, it brought some kind of memory from my childhood. You know what I mean? I shared that to say, guys, is that when you find yourself imagining, you know, things you used to imagine when you was a kid, well, I would say you're becoming your own. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you find yourself, you are imagining and you imagine. Understand your imagination is everything you are, my chosen. You know what I mean? When you live in your imagination and you know imagination is the real world, my chosen, understand that you're becoming your own. You know what I'm saying? So, my chosen, what does it mean to become your own, guys? Yes.
People like to see. Sometimes people picture like that.
Don't want to snatch it, huh?
Yeah, snatch it.
You gotta be careful. India, Agra. Say what up, yo. We are in India, beautiful India, incredible India. So I'm gonna show y'all Taj Mahal in a second. It's been my dream to come here for a little while now, and finally it's happening. So, friends, stay tuned. Hello, beautiful people of the world. This is Alula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego Within. Like this video and subscribe for more videos like this, guys. Today, I want to share with you what it means to be your own. If I can just sum up this word and explain it to you in the most simplest term, to become your own, my chosen means when you find your father's domain within yourself, guys. Before I go any further in my points and this content, guys, let me just say that we become our own by becoming theirs. Let me explain. What I mean theirs is like when we surrender to the power of the gods and know that there's one power, there's a higher power that governs all power, and we are all part of the same consciousness, guys. You know what I'm saying? And it's the way of saying it's not by our power or it's not by our might, but it's by the power of the living Father that is within us, guys. When we know this, and when we start leading our lives according to this, guys, then we are beginning to be our own. You know? As the chosen ones, as God's people, my chosen, we should always aim to be our own, to live in our Father's house, which is the world within, guys, most of the time, which is the world of your own imagination. You know what I'm saying? Imagination is your superpower. Imagination is who you are. Imagination is what you are. Imagination is everything that you are. Imagination is the real world, my chosen. You know what I'm saying? Once you live in your imagination, then you have found the Father's domain. You know what I'm saying? And then you are truly living like the way of the heavens. Now, what does it mean to be your own? First thing first, my chosen, is when you wake up to your real nature of who you are, what you are, and what you're capable of. Basically, knowledge of self, guys. Then you are becoming your own. You know what I mean? Knowledge of self is the most important thing. In fact, as a chosen ones, we only ascend through knowledge. You know what I mean? It's through our own self, it's through our learning about ourselves. Then we should learn about the world. After all, it's only through ourselves that we see the world. Therefore, knowledge of self is our number one focus. Knowledge of self is that thing that pulls you up when you're falling. You know what I mean? Knowledge of self is that voice that speaks to you at the back of your mind, depending on how well you know who you are. It basically saves your life, guys. Once you know yourself, you know what you're not. Once you know your origin, you know which origin you're not from. You know what I'm saying? My chosen, when you lead your life with awareness of knowledge of self, you're becoming your own, my chosen. Now, becoming your own means when you separate yourself from the group, and now you are on your own path by yourself too. And now you're thinking about independence in every way. After all, it's the will of the gods that you be self-sufficient in so many ways. You know what I mean? Now this is the time when you start going down within yourself and finding your gift so you can use it for freedom, for independence, guys. Especially financial freedom and freedom of time. My chosen, just whenever you discover your gift, you know your calling, you're gonna realize how few things you're gonna have to do in your life in order for you to live you know, a really productive life. And a life that you really would be proud of, guys. It's like when the gods send you here, they send you here with a gift. They send you here with a purpose. Every single person has a gift, especially you, chosen one. You know what I'm saying, guys? It's your gift that will make you independent, guys. It's your gift that will make you live abundantly. And most importantly, guys, is your gift that will make you escape from this matrix, which is independence, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's through my awakening, I'm finding out more and more about myself. I'm learning who I am. Now I'm on my way to be free from this matrix in the way that is, you know what I mean? That I'll be independent in things that I do. Then I'm gonna be in charge of my own destiny. My success or failure will depend on me, but nobody else. This is independence that I'm talking about, my chosen. You know what I mean? When you have this kind of thinking and you start to have an agreement with your mind about this issue that you need to be your own independently, using the gifts that the gods have given you in order for you to escape the matrix, but then, my chosen, you're becoming your own. Let me tell you something. A lot of people are becoming their own in this way. We are seeing the great resignation taking place all over the place, guys. People are saying no more. People are saying no more to their slavery jobs. People are saying no more to the commuting, to just, it's like they spend all this money just to get to work. And this pandemic, guys, has been an eye-opener in so many ways, actually. It's like many of you chosen ones, it's like this was your window which you have awakened to yourself. You know what I'm saying, guys? Especially 2020. It's like I think that was the mass awakening that took place globally, I would say. You know what I mean? It's like we learn so much about ourselves and like most important things that we can go without. There's a new world and there's a new economy that's coming up, guys. Let me tell you. And in this economy, you will only be your own once you go down within yourself and come up with that gift and share with the world the thing that is on your heart. Once you can do this, guys, then you're becoming your own. You are becoming your own when you are really, you know, facing all this suffering, facing all these challenges, but you keep pushing on and you don't ask for help. It's like you depend on yourself and you trust yourself, and most importantly, you're winning, guys. Then you're becoming your own, guys. Seriously speaking, the most dangerous person is is the person that has gone through so much hell. He went, he's going through hell, walking through hell, keep on walking. You know what I mean? And then he keeps winning. And this hell is not killing him or her. It's actually making these people stronger. You know what I'm saying? When you know that nobody is coming to save you, when you know that this is a battle that is taking place between you and you, most importantly, and also you and the world, you and these spiritual entities, and you becoming better, guys. You're building yourself, you're becoming more confident, you're looking your best, you're doing things you never done before. Understand that you're becoming your own, guys. You know what I'm saying? Seriously speaking. It's like you chose the ones you've been traumatized. Now you keep on winning. You're still battling. You know what I mean? It's like you're attracted to this suffering. And now you still keep on winning. Understand you're on your own, guys. You continue in this manner. There can only be one result, which is for you to find the Father's domain within yourself, my chosen. Because you are exposing yourself to so much suffering. And it's suffering that will, guys, reveal yourself to yourself, my chosen. Is a way of saying, guys, treasures are buried in dark places, within yourself too. And suffering will bring that out. Now, let me give you one last point, my chosen. You know what I'm saying? Now you're becoming your own when you finally understand that you don't need anything outside of yourself, this is a powerful point, actually. Self-sufficiency. In so many ways. Man, this is life, guys. Now I'm living this kind of life, and I'm doing things I never imagined I could do. Especially, guys, when it comes to this thing of attracting females, you understand what I'm saying? Early on in my years, guys, I was very, sexual, you know what I'm saying? But nowadays, after I become my own, I don't need sex out, that much. I like to, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to take action the way I used to. You know what I'm saying? And this kind of thing even surprised me. The women that I used to put on a pedestal, now I just look at them as another spiritual beings. It doesn't mean I don't want to, but it means that I don't really need anything outside of myself that much, guys. You know what I mean? I use that example, but this behavior transferred into so many other areas in my life also. Now, even though I like quality things and I get furniture from Europe and places, but the thing about it, guys, is I'm starting to embrace the minimalist lifestyle, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm finally seeing that this world joys don't fill me. Well, I'm buying the things that I buy nowadays is a way of an expression of who I really am, like materially, like the way I arrange my house or whatever, because I like it and it makes me feel comfortable. But other than that, guys, I can just go back to living in a shack. It really doesn't bother me. Because I have found the Father's domain while I'm here. I know that the most important things in life are in turn. You understand what I'm saying? Guys, when you don't need something outside of yourself as much, you're the most dangerous person. Seriously speaking. You cannot be manipulated. Don't think sometimes, guys, that with this like loyalties, it's not like they're gonna make you do things like you don't want to do by force. Nah, that was just like presented to you. It's up to you to, you know what I'm saying? Whether you take action or not. You know what I mean? But all this, my chosen, it starts with you being fulfilled from inside out, guys. When like your inside is all well, the world is well, because the world is within you, my chosen. Let me close it with this African proverb that says, if it's all peace in the community, like with all of us, then there's no enemy that can attack us anywhere, chosens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that is what it means to become your own, my chosen. All right. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye. See you. Look, it's like they cut the grass in the office and looking all nice and slick. It's like I'm getting this service for free too, yo. And I'm here every morning. All right, be blessed, my chosens. Bye bye. See you. Oh, look, there's two birds and a rabbit. Hey. She's gone, 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 gone.